Hello and welcome to the Dicey Knoll. Our show will start in a moment, but I'd like to take this time to remind everyone where they can find us. We stream Monday and Wednesday evenings each week at 8:15 Eastern. But if you missed our stream, that's okay. You can still watch the last 2 weeks on Twitch, and our full catalog is updated each Sunday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. It really helps us out to get your feedback, so please feel free to leave a comment. Well, it looks like it's that time, so on with the show.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Dicey Knoll.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the sleepy edition.
Not wrong. Happy Monday.
Oh, it's Monday.
It is Monday. That's why it's the sleepy edition.
Oh,
I thought it was just because we're all tired.
Nope, it's
That
where
too.
it's now Monday.
My chair's like sideways. I'm a mess.
What are you doing? You look like it, Grudge.
Take yourself.
You should climb out of a well or something.
Oh my gosh.
You're so mean.
You do look like you're trying out for the Ring 3 or something.
I took a shower. Is that such a bad thing?
I mean, I guess it's not, but you dry off, maybe.
She told me to go. Okay. Anyways.
Hi.
So I got super sunburnt last weekend.
Me too. Twinsies.
We should wear sunscreen.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's important.
Your white ass should.
Your white ass. Just your white ass. The rest of you can burn. But just your white ass should have sunscreen on.
the booty.
Protect the cheeks. You need them pale and creamy.
Ew. Please don't say creamy when referring to a butt. That's the wrong term.
We do have tan lines.
Creamy.
Oh boy.
Well, it's Monday night. It should be, if we're doing everything correctly, it should be 8:15-ish.
Oh no, is it?
I don't know. It's going to be 8:15 when we update the thing, which right now we haven't yet because we're still doing Saturday. Yeah, that's the day.
8:15 Eastern, hopefully.
Yeah, 8:15 Eastern, yeah.
Don't forget to say
But
Eastern.
Occasionally we do start at Central Time. But yeah, anybody got anything? Any new announcements?
Announcements?
Announcements.
Got no announcements?
Announcements.
Got to know.
I'm just gonna go
I
with it.
start school tomorrow. That's
Congratulations, that ought to be awesome.
Well,
Don't you mean today?
fun. Well, technically it was 2 weeks ago today. As of right now, I've been in school 2 weeks, but in our time, I start tomorrow.
Yeah, we actually get really confused on it. They do not care.
I really
Like,
don't.
we don't care. They're like, what's it matter if she starts 2 weeks? We're not going to school with her. Like, oh shit, I should have been to school 2 weeks ago. I missed classes? Fuck you, Dicey Knoll. You said you started tomorrow.
Hopefully.
No, I don't think we have anything new time Monday and Wednesday, which actually should have started last week.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
on
week
there.
2.
So this should be week 2 of it. Hope everybody enjoys it. We haven't actually started it in real time now, but we hope it works out better for everybody. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I don't really have anything other than I got a new shirt from Costco.
Wow.
Go Costco. Like, it's like when I first put it on, I wasn't sure about this patch thing that they put on the back, but I went and worked out in it, and it's nice. I like it.
It looks soft.
Yeah, it's very, very thin. It's very, very thin.
Announcements. What announcements do I have? Wear sunscreen.
Yeah, wear sunscreen.
Yes,
Very,
wear sunscreen.
very
That's
important.
very important. You don't want your nose to end up looking like mine.
Don't go to Ren Fair, Ren Fest, however you want to say it. Don't do that without sunscreen. Oh, I did get thanked at Ren Fair for not wearing a shirt, so that was made me feel good.
Thank you for not wearing a shirt.
Thank you for not wearing a shirt. I was like, that's awesome.
I liked the meat lady. Meat!
Get your meat. Put my meat in your mouth.
In the ball sack. That goes in the ball sack.
That goes in the ball sack. Here, reach in and get your meat.
We made direct eye contact. Now you have to eat my meat.
Good times, good times. People that don't go to Ren Fair, go to Ren Fair.
Yeah, just
I mean,
do it.
honestly, even if you're not into this stuff, if somebody just happens to run into this particular part of our 50-some episodes, and you're not even into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, just go to Ren Fair. It's a good time. Drink some beers, drink some mead,
Have a
eat some
turkey
turkey
leg.
legs. Yeah.
Eat the poor lady's meat.
I don't think she's poor. People
No.
were putting dollar bills in her ball sack all day.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. If you give her a 5, she'll let you put them other places.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Erin's like, God damn it, I missed my opportunity.
Nope.
She's like, those were so big. She was a wide woman.
She was white.
She's the one with her squeaky boobs.
Yes.
She had
Love
squeaky
squeaky
boobs.
boobs.
Squeaky boobs.
I love squeaky boob lady. She's great.
Hi.
That's
Yeah.
the winch lady.
The winch had squeaky.
Yes.
That was a third squeaky boob lady.
There's a lot of ladies with squeaky boobs at Ren Fair.
But she was selling jerky.
Yeah, she's the meat lady.
She was jerky meat.
Any other announcements?
Emily, you got anything?
I watched iRobot last night.
Will Smith?
Yeah,
For the
I
first
like
time?
that.
for the first time.
You've never seen it? The movie's
Never
like
seen
older
it.
than you.
I
I've
was-
never seen it.
I was so confused,
I haven't seen movies.
but
though.
then I was like so upset, and I was like, no, and then I was like, oh my god, it's okay, and then I was like, wait, what's happening? And then it ended up being okay, but I was like, it was good.
It's a pretty good movie. I really do. But I mean, I like about anything I've seen of Will Smith, even his. It was After Earth, which
That was with Jaden Smith.
with Jaden, yeah, even that, which I think was just to get Jaden into a movie, but
Oh, that did not.
it was. I mean,
That almost broke.
it wasn't a great movie, but I mean, I enjoyed it, and I feel like that's the value of a movie. If you watch it and you're not like,
Gemini Man.
I just wasted
Gemini
2
Man was
hours of
pretty
my
good.
life.
Gemini Man was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
it's pretty good.
Well, now that we've finished the review portion of the episode,
Stranger Things, 4th season.
Still haven't seen season 1.
I
I
still
haven't
haven't
seen the
seen
first
season
episode.
2.
Don't
What is
plan on watching
wrong
season
with
1
you
either.
people? How can you not? I mean, I don't
Actually,
even
no.
get to watch that much TV. But
I
how do
watched
you
the first
not-
episode, and I was like, it's okay.
I don't.
of season
you got-
4.
Of season 1.
We
Oh.
gotta like get into it. You can't just watch the first episode. You gotta like.
Yeah, I don't watch.
All right, that's your all's mission this week is to at least get through half of Stranger Things at season 1. You're gonna
No,
enjoy
see,
it.
we're already watching Spy X Family, so
It sucks compared to Stranger
I have
Things.
schoolwork to do. No,
You'll be all right.
You can do schoolwork while you watch TV.
no, I can't.
I can't
I
either.
cannot multitask.
Mom is living proof of it.
I'm glad she could do it, but I cannot. That's.
Chance can do it too. It's so strange.
I can't.
He wanted me to move back in the office with him. I'm like, you work, play games, watch streamers, and a movie at the same time while you're doing shit. I can't. It's like, he distracts me. I'll be trying to do my own thing, and I'm like watching his movie. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's a movie. I want to watch it.
It's a movie. I just want to watch this. That's
That's
all.
what happened with iRobot last night. That's why I watched it. Because I was trying to play my own game, and he had it on the screen.
All right.
and with that, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode.
Oh right, we're playing D&D. It's not just a talk.
I know we're not.
This
We're
is
not
our-
a movie review channel.
This is our
You know what
review
we could
podcast.
do? We could make like a day where we stream and we just sit here and we just talk the whole time. Well, we do that anyways.
I mean, that's like what a podcast is.
Yeah. Like we just sit here and just talk about random things the whole time.
Yeah, we'll have a topic. We'll
Should
get.
we have fidget toys?
No. Fidget toys do not work well with microphones, as the ink pen clackings and the dice playing indicate. Click, 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 click. Anytime now, cat herder. Come on, Shepherd.
This is our ASMR channel.
I'm gonna hit her with this big ass metal D12.
And we're down to fight her. Anyone want to do?
You're down a fighter. You're down a whole ass wife. What you talking about?
He said he can get a replacement.
Oh,
You
no.
got bitches in the bag. It's all right.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
She's like, that's okay.
If y'all don't see me next week, we all know where I'm at. 6 feet under.
Take your dice. Thank you.
I even got him in trouble now. Take your fucking bag of bitches and put them over there.
It was fine right there.
No, you're only allowed the space behind the DM screen.
Sure.
Push the DM screen out and there you go.
There we go. And now I got more space.
Yep, there you go. Put the dice right back where they fucking were. Hey,
What?
you can't. You are not allowed to touch the screen. Don't touch the screen. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's, like, illegal.
You're gonna get him off.
All right.
You ready yet?
No, but
What are we
when
doing?
am I ever?
We're playing D&D.
No, what were we actually doing while we were
Recap.
playing D&D? I feel like there's something to do with Lockria
There is
well,
something to do with
and a
Lockria.
portal.
We're in
Yeah.
Lockria, right?
No,
No.
we're not. In
We are
Lockria.
in the
Got it.
Feywild. We
We-
took a long rest and then we're
Got
leaving
it.
in the
Oh,
morning. I
yeah,
think.
okay. Got it. Got it. Continue.
Well, there was your recap.
So we just were in the Feywild? Okay, that's where our adventure starts.
We're in the
There's a
Feywild.
whole
We're in the
bunch of
Feywild with Seiravis' mother being awake.
Yes. Mummy, mummy, mummy. Can you hear me, mummy?
Why are you talking to a body wrapped in toilet paper?
Oh my goodness.
You know who you
Oh, that's
sound
not
like?
my mummy.
What's the dude's name? You sound like Chappie.
Chappy. I sound like a robot. Thank you, mummy.
Hey. Seiravis' mother being awake, being told that her soul is bound to some other creature. Seiravis is assuming that Nathis has something to do with this. And also has something to do with the spell that he was also put under that took his father. You all plan to head back to Brynthia to either try to find any notes that Nathis had on this specific subject.
Pacific or specific?
Atlantic.
Atlantic. Got it.
No, Indian.
I just need to know which way we were heading.
And if not, maybe try to question him directly. So as you all try to sneak back into the Pachapian Empire, making plans to originally start in the Kingdom of Lockria, head back in through where you all originally met. We are going to pick up with you all finishing your long rest in the Feywild, getting ready to go talk to Autumn to head to Lockria. What do y'all do?
Who's got breakfast?
I'll make it.
Nylamine. She always has breakfast.
Always has breakfast. What's for breakfast?
What do you want?
I don't know what you got, so whatever you got.
Okay, what do I got?
What you got?
I don't know. I pull out food because I have food. I just don't know what I have. I pull out food. Eat this.
Did you just pull this out of your book bag? Yep. How old is this?
Not that old. It'll be fine. Just eat it.
How old is it?
Make investigation check.
19.
19. It's a couple weeks past good. Starting to get a little bit of fuzz.
I think I'll just have a ration.
Well, I've got plenty of those.
I do too.
Give her a ration.
Yum, yum.
Give everybody ration.
What did she try to hand you?
I don't even know.
Some old piece of meat.
I think it was what, rabbit? No, deer.
If I use mending on it, will it turn good?
What if you
Don't.
prestidigitate it?
You can make it look good.
I can prestidigitation makes it taste good. You can make anything. You can change the
I don't
flavor
know.
of anything.
But won't that make me sick?
I don't know. I just kind of wonder.
find out?
Mending is supposed to repair things. I just kind of
I
wonder
don't know. I'm
if
kind
I
of
Is it
curious
broken?
about it too.
I'm gonna
Is
try
it
to. I'm gonna try to
broken?
mend the meat. I'm gonna mend the meat. I'm gonna caress it. I'm gonna get the fur out of the way.
The fuzz.
I'm gonna get the fuzz off of it. We're gonna clean it up.
As I'm eating my ration.
Good.
Oh, I wonder if this will work.
Good and manscaped.
Aaron's like, admit.
He's like, this is not the way the spell's supposed to be used, but...
His brain's working.
Nope, does
broke his
nothing.
brain.
It
See
does
the
nothing?
smoke
Are you
coming.
sure?
I'm reading the spell right here. Spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch.
What about
So-
breaks in DNA? Does it not count?
It's old. It's not broken.
What if I break it in half?
Such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no longer than a foot in
If
any
you cast
dimension.
mending
It's
on
not
a
a
piece
it's
of
not a
meat.
foot long piece of meat though, is it?
No,
No,
but
it's
you're
like-
not repairing anything.
I am too. I'm repairing the molecular structure
It's
of it.
not a break or a tear.
Yeah,
It is a break.
yes, it is. It's the molecular structure is breaking down. That's what decay is.
But it's not
And I'm
broken.
fixing that. Yes, it is. It's still breaking. It's still being fixed.
Okay, in the chat.
You now
Can you mend spoiled meat?
you now have a solid piece of fuzzy meat.
He just repaired all those little bitty
I'll
ribs and
cast
stuff.
spare the dying on it first.
It's already dead. You need to revivify for
We
this
could
thing.
throw
I got
this
that.
at someone
We should
and
use.
make it a weapon.
Yeah, we could use revivify on it.
I don't think we
Then
should
I'll
waste
ma-
those diamonds though.
I've got
What
plenty
better
of money.
use- What better use would we have had?
We've got plenty of
What
money. We can
happens
buy
if
new
you
diamonds.
revivify a piece of meat, though? Does it turn back into
The whole
animal?
animal comes.
That whole deer comes back.
Oh, God.
You know, for the
Wait.
resurrection spells, you just need a bit of something. Like you don't need the whole
Wait, can-
thing.
Can we
Can
bring
that
it back and then
spell
kill
do
it
that?
again?
Revivify, it's too late for revivify.
Way too late for revivify.
But resurrection and true resurrection, technically, you just need a piece of something.
Can we do that? Is that a thing?
No. You
Not
are
right
too
now.
too low.
We could just like if we could do that, we could just kill the same deer over and over again.
I know.
And just have infinite amount.
I know.
This poor deer.
It's like I thought I was dead. Not you again. Infinite meat. You just keep the hoof. and keep
Infinite
bringing it-
meat.
Just infinite meat.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
my God. That's terrible.
And this is how the party turned evil.
Everybody
We
tap
have deer.
Oh.
Endless supply of deer.
Did you
We
sell the
just-
last piece?
We just
No?
solved the
Perfect.
world hunger in our fake world.
Oh boy.
So I'm not eating fuzzy meat.
I had a ration.
What if I take some like seasonings and I just sprinkle on the seasonings? Just like
You have seasoned fuzzy meat.
I mean, I can make it taste good for you if you want to really do that. If
Do
you
you
really
wanna
want to
eat
eat
it?
it. No, I don't want to eat it. But if you want to, I can make it taste good.
This is about the same level as the rats. About. The
No,
rats are
this is-
still
this
a
is-
step up.
I don't
That
know.
would
Yeah,
be-
this is
No,
pretty
wait.
bad. This could be rotten.
it's
rat
solid
meat.
meat, right?
It's still like
My piece is a
Meat.
rock.
My meat is so hard.
I'm gonna chuck the meat.
Yeah, let's not take that with us. Are we ready to go?
I think so.
oh boy.
Let's go to Lacria. Autumn.
She's not here.
Oh, I guess we
We
should
may have to
find
go out
her.
and find her. Maybe at the gatehouse.
I will go. Wait, where are we at?
You were in the hut with Seiravis'
Oh.
mother.
Okay. I will go to the gatehouse.
The guide
The guide?
house.
The gatehouse.
You march on over to the gatehouse.
I'm gonna take a moment and say goodbye to dear old mommy.
Dear old mommy. I may never see you again.
Just like pat her forehead, you know, kind of like, you know, grab her shoulder. We'll get this. We're going to try to fix this. Just hang in there a bit longer, if you can hear me.
She doesn't really react.
Good chat. And then he'll just grab his stuff and follow them, heading toward the gatehouse.
Okay. As
There we go.
Are you good? Okay.
I will be.
when that empties.
And refills magically.
For the next episode.
This cup.
You all head over to the gatehouse. Pixie's very lively.
I skip.
Kind of like locking arms with Nylamine, and as they're like kind of frolicking through the fields.
How did she get so far ahead of us? I left first.
She just came like flying like with the pixies. Wow, wow. Pixies are giving her like airtime. She's like
That's-
flying like 15 feet every.
It's like a whole bunch of pixies that are in the shape of a full-size person flying together, skipping with her.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
You all head over to the gatehouse. You see that Autumn is kind of outside and has her her map kind of plotting the necessary things to open the gate.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. I did not expect you to be so lively in the morning.
Yeah, the whole thing was some meat, but here we are. I think we're ready to go.
Autumn says that wakes her up in the morning, too.
No. Interesting, but so have you all decided your destination?
We are going to that place in Lacria.
That place in Lacria. Very specific.
Can't remember. My conscience can't
Harana.
remember.
Harana.
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 You're from there.
I was from the other side.
But you know where this is.
We're gonna walk past your hometown.
Well, deep down, the inner of my voice was struggling to remember.
I mean, are we
It's
sure
almost
she's
like you
okay,
should take
Laena? I mean,
notes.
she said she spent 10 years wandering.
I think it lost a lot.
And she didn't know a town that's like 4 days from where she lives.
It took me a while to figure out how to.
I didn't know how to unlock
Traverse.
the door. 3 years to get out of the house. I mean, in all fairness, there's a lot of people out there who spend longer than that just trying to get off the couch. So
That's me.
Well,
gas was passed.
Shenanigans. Those are my notes.
I'm reading my notes.
so,
My 3 bullet page notes.
I only have a few smiley faces, gas was passed, shenanigans, and then a pig.
And there's a smiley face.
There's a few smiley faces. I got smiley faces on my paper.
well, I have everything prepared. Whenever you all are ready, just let me know.
Okie dokie. Is Morpheus with us?
Yeah.
Cool. You ready to go?
Morpheus, didn't he stay with the horses?
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure he did. Pretty
No,
sure
'cause
Morpheus
he
stayed.
flew me over the river.
He stayed with the horses when we left because we came into the Feywild and we left the horses and we asked Morpheus to stay.
Did we?
Yeah, because I just did the edit on that episode.
Oh well, he was in here the last episode. Rambunctious horse came in on his own.
Yeah, because we asked him if he could stay and watch the horses.
Maybe he could bring us the horses. Yeah, I don't remember.
You turn around, all of our horses are just standing there. They've accepted
I mean, in
Morpheus
all
as their
honesty,
new
in
Lord and
the imperial
Savior.
plane, he probably could have done that if the portal didn't close after we came through. I mean, that's up to you, Mr. DM.
Well, I've already said that he was there because I had a whole.
Did he bring our other horses?
Yeah, he better have brought all the.
Can
other
we just have some
horses.
DM benevolence here?
Right,
Just-
exactly.
Don't let us lose our horses. Those are
Again?
precious children.
Yes, he brought the horses.
Yay!
Can we?
Where have they, Morpheus? Where have you been keeping the horses? We've been here for like a whole day.
They're out there also frolicking in the field.
Were they in the ethereal plane? Well, thank you regardless. Much appreciated. We can fit horses through the gate, right?
I mean, they got here, so
Oh, true. That's true.
I cast reduce on the horses.
Now we put the horses in our pocket.
You got little toy horses.
Pocket pet.
How long does that last for?
An hour.
Here you go. Here's your horse.
I do not cast reduce on horses.
I cast enlarge.
Wait, so if
That would be
okay.
awesome.
Before we go through the portal, if you cast enlarge and we were sitting on a horse, would we just squish the horse?
I mean, you increase your size by half or something like that. You're twice your size. Yeah, so you double in size. So,
That's why we get on the horse and then you cast it on the horse.
But
And
with
you're
that,
just tiny on the horse.
And we're tying on the horse.
oh, that's adorable.
know.
Okay, are we ready? We're way out of
What are we doing?
I don't
Like,
know
what are
what's-
we even doing?
I
We're
don't know what's
going-
going on today.
We're going to
You know, we're
Lockria.
getting so sidetracked.
We're taking the horses
thought we
to
were going to
Lockria.
Brynthia.
Yeah, you probably
Well,
would.
we are,
Your
but we
weight's
gotta go to
multiplied
Lockria
by
first
8.
to get to Brynthia.
Wow,
This is
we'd
so
squish our horses.
Yeah, so if you are 200-pound person with your armor and everything on, well, I'm assuming your armor adjusts, but your weight goes by 8, so you would be 1,600 pounds.
Jeez Louise.
So yeah, you would crush. That's heavier than than horses. So.
Note to self, don't be sitting on Morpheus if I go large.
So as she finishes the preparations on the spell, you see as the symbols along the gate all light up and the portal opens.
Thank you for everything as always. See you later. And I go through with Morpheus.
As you all go in one by one with your horses, you all begin entering this very dark place. Each of you have dark vision, so you all are able to see. It just takes a minute for your eyes to adjust as you've gone from the very bright Feywild to it being nighttime. Here in the marshlands of Lockria.
What time is it? Around what time? You said night, but
10 p.m.
got it. Oh God, we just woke up. Are we really about to travel through the night?
I mean, I don't see any reason not to. What's around us?
Well, there's.
Oh, you were going so well.
Well,
there's
didn't you
marsh.
say it was a marsh?
There's marsh.
Yes, I did. But she was like, "Well, there's." So I was like, "All right, take the picture of you."
Well, I don't know if is this like a ruins of another city or?
No, this is not so much of a route. Like you see that there's might have been some sort of building here, but it doesn't seem like it was like a whole town like the one in Borikuma was.
Is that
Seems like
Two
they.
Crows? No.
What?
I don't remember what it's called. Continue.
The one right outside Mikan.
Yeah.
Looks like there was probably some sort of temple, because you see like some remnants of one building, but maybe just like some like just remnants of it, of like the base of it and some of the wall, but nothing else is really standing. It is very swampy. Not as where it was more like a salt marsh when you guys were heading out of the Pachapian Empire. This is more just like thick swamp.
Great.
You walk out and you're probably like calf way, like water's up to your calf and just slimy green muck.
Oh, that's delicious.
You got some mostly dead trees kind of like hanging over. You see like some patches of like moss that are kind of coming up. Not sure if it'll be able to hold your weight or if there's like some sort of rock underneath that you just might slip off of. None of it, just really not very pleasant.
Yeah, this is,
I need everybody. Just make just a regular intelligence check.
13.
Natural 20.
30-20.
Okay.
What's your intelligence?
I'm sorry, that's a -1. That's a 19.
Oops.
just basic intelligence.
Just straight intelligence.
That's a 6.
6.
Haha. Dirty 20.
So,
Okay, Mr. Wizard.
Laena,
I'm distracted. This muck is like, ugh, goodness, what is?
I just imagine you start showering protestations.
Yeah, I do it just like I'm just like
he's stuck in a loop.
Oh God! Somebody punch him! Get him back to normal.
I got you.
Ouch.
Laena and Nylamine. Both of you feel a subtle like weaken in your equipment, and you and your holy symbol. It's not. It's like enough that like you register it, but it's not enough that like it kind of impedes your anything right now. But just something that you all just kind of catch entering this area.
I feel like Laena and Nylamine are just staring at each other like.
What
Did
the
you
hell
feel
is this
that?
feeling?
You felt that, right?
Yeah,
I
do you know what? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
And then while this is going
I feel- I
on,
feel-
it's
I feel
just
the
like I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh my goodness, and then just and like dancing lights just kind of go out just around us like 20 feet, kind of just kind of circle.
I recommend torches.
Oh yeah, that's probably important. Yes, I have some, but thank you. And but
magic anyway.
out here in the middle of anyway, I'm just keeping the lights up. It's just habit.
Just tuck the torch back in the bag.
No, I'll hold
You
it.
lit
I'll
it
hold
and
the
then
torch.
you-
I'll hold the torch. I got it up, but I'll
Just
still
a bunch of lights.
But you gotta think, I came out and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then you guys are both like, did you feel that? And I'm like,
And I'm just like, torch.
I'm like, okay, yes, that too.
So you're worried about the mud and the lights, and she's just like, torch. And these two are like, what's going on
What's
here?
this to you? Do you feel the thing?
I
I feel the thing. Do you feel the thing?
Do you feel?
Feel what thing?
She doesn't.
She doesn't feel the thing. Do you
I feel
the thing?
disgusted.
Okay,
This
he
is
doesn't feel
nasty.
the thing.
He doesn't.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't remember it being this swampy. At least not where I'm from. It's not swampy.
So, where are you all headed?
To the path.
Is there
To where we're supposed to
I
go.
don't know where we are.
We're in the
Where-
middle of
Where?
the swamp.
So
let's
we're in
see.
Harana.
Can I
Can I
climb a
see the-
tree?
Can I see the sky?
You can see the sky.
Alright.
There is not much foliage.
Can I make a check to see if I know which way is east, south, west, and maybe just know?
Make a survival check.
Yes, because I'm wonderful at those.
May I assist him in that?
Sure.
I am
So I don't know. I
assisting.
think that constellation is.
Yes, but where's the Big Dipper? Oh, here's the Big Dipper.
Um,
Is there a Big Dipper in Bousia? Bousia? Bousia?
Bougie.
Not bougie.
It's bougie.
That's why I'm getting confused.
Yes, it's Bousian.
Bousia.
said survival.
Yes.
I'm proficient in survival.
That's-
Come on, D&D and Beyond.
Yeah, it's like I don't even see survival
It's all
on
the
here.
way
It's
to the
like
very
it's,
bottom.
it's not.
It's in alphabetical.
I'm
order.
on the bottom. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's a 11
11?
Ow.
-1.
You're not proficient?
You're not very accustomed.
I was thinking nature because I was looking at constellations and stuff, so it's kind of because I'm good at nature checks. But
Oh, I should have done that. I'm great at survival.
I know, I'm good at survival too.
I have a +7.
That's why I tried to assist.
No, I'm good at survival too.
Are you proficient?
Yeah.
Dang, look at all of us being proficient, except for
yeah,
Seiravis.
I was thinking more along the lines of like,
It makes
you know,
total
kind of
sense,
knowing
though.
where stuff was and stuff like that more so than survival. But that's okay.
Doesn't know
It
what
stands. That's an
survival
11.
Not really too accommodated with traveling at night and finding out where you're going. You're not really too sure which way is west.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm a little bit turned around. Maybe in the daytime I could do better, but
I'm gonna climb a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Make an athletics check. Okay.
Nothing.
17.
17. As you get up to one of these kind of like dead trees, you start climbing up. You get about halfway up and you feel like the branch start to give below your feet. You catch in just enough time to be able to slide a bit over and not fall as the branch just kind of snaps and hangs down.
It was a double stripe.
Huh?
Huh?
It's from Wreck-It Ralph. I'll stay in my corner.
Okay.
I'll stay in my corner.
You get as high up as you comfortably can. And it literally just looks like marsh for quite a while.
All directions?
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever come through this area?
No.
Okay.
Now from up here.
You don't see any sort of civilization, even with your extremely long dark vision.
No lights, anything like that?
Mm-mm. No sort of civilization.
Okay, from up here, I'm gonna see if I can tell which direction's which. Like stars, just my knowledge, whatever I've got.
It's really about the same. Not really accommodated to leading at night. You're
Let
not
me
too sure.
roll, man. Let me roll.
It's a lot of the same rolls back to back. Can't really do that.
Well, we know that from here that we are in between two waters, is 5 days from Hauntus to the east.
West.
Oh, to the west. And that's all we know. We're in between water and we're west of Hauntus.
No, your east island is
yeah,
Hauntus
we're
to the
east.
west.
We're east of Harana, and Harana is 5 days from Hauntus. We don't know
We're
how.
in Harana.
We're not
You're not
really
in
sure
Harana.
how far we are from
Got it.
Harana.
Got it. So we could take our chances and go east.
West.
We could go west.
No one knows where west is.
Oh, that's what we're trying to figure out. Oh,
You can take a gamble and pick a side.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I hate to waste time going the wrong direction, but
I know.
I do not want to just sit here and try to set up camp in this muck.
do you think we can message somebody?
I mean, I could reach out to practically anyone, but I don't know if they could tell us which
We're
way
in
to
the
go.
forest. Where are we?
We're not even in the forest.
We're in the swamp. Where
Where
are
are the
we?
horses?
I will
Horses are
burn
with
a
us.
third level
Horses are with us.
spell.
Then why are we walking in the muck?
We're not walking anywhere. We're just standing around looking at stars and trees.
That's a 41. I'm gonna send a message to Autumn.
Okay.
Hello, Autumn. When we come out of the gate, do you know what direction we're facing? It's very dark over here, and we don't know which way's west.
Sadly, I cannot say that I know what direction this gate is facing. I was not the one to place them. Your best bet is to probably ask Phelan which way that is, because he's kind of went through all the gates.
You just see Seiravis' face. It's just like, you're in charge of the gates. Okay.
From this end.
She doesn't hear that.
I know.
You just hear in your subconscious from this end.
Send a message to Phelan.
Begrudgingly. Does his face always look like that?
Phelan, we exited a gate near Harana, and we don't know which direction we're facing. Do you know what direction the gate faces?
Because we're still standing right in front of it, right?
Yep.
Like we just walked through it.
We have not.
You really have to be sending me a message this late at night. I was just about to go to sleep.
I can't answer you. I can't talk to you back. It's not the way this works. Pertinent information only, please.
He's really frustrated.
If you were in Lacria, you should have been facing east when you came out the gate.
Okay, when we come out of the gate, we should have been facing east.
I go stand in front of the gate.
So we need to go back the other way, correct? Actually, it says gate is east of Harana, so that means we need to go west.
Yes.
To get to Harana, which is the closest city that we know
Which
of.
we can get to everywhere else once we're in a city.
Yes.
Okay. East we go.
Okay, so this
No,
is the
we're going
gate.
west.
We gotta go to the other side of
we
it
go.
and walk that way. Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep these lights out for a little bit. If you guys spot anyone, I'll keep them close. They're not bright. Like, they only shine like 5 foot of light. Each one of them does, I think.
I believe you can make them torchlight.
Don't forget Morpheus is shining too.
Each light is a dim light that's 10-foot radius.
Oh no, Morpheus is not. He went to the abyssal plane.
Oh, he's not with us?
Nope.
Okay.
You went to the abyssal plane?
Ethereal.
Ethereal plane?
That's
Ethereal
what I
plane.
meant.
Okie dokie.
But he came through with us.
Yes.
Okay.
He like came in and was like, bye.
Okay, yeah, they're dim light.
I can make light too. How much does the torch give off? Because we got the torch too.
Torches do 20 bright, 20 dim. So who is leading the charge?
I will.
I am not. I'm gonna be in the middle.
Okay, make a survival check.
Five.
Is that a 1?
Yes.
Just knowing that Phelan said that you're facing east, you take it to heart and you start marching west. Which you assume is west.
Assuming what Seiravis told me was right, west.
I guess we'll find out. If we walk here for a little while and the sun begins coming up in a bit, in front of us, we went the wrong way. But if we could also, if we find a dry patch, we could,
Rest.
yeah, we could just wait out till morning.
Sounds like a plan.
With this being pretty thick swamp like it is, it's more sludge than water. Your speed is halved.
On the horses?
Even the horses.
I'm not going to try to ride a horse in this, so just leading them.
I was on fat foot anyway, so that works.
You all start heading what you believe is west. Going through, it is pretty wide open. You don't see any real lights from civilization. Even with your 300 feet of dark vision, nothing. And it is very tiring. Just like you all just woke up and you just the physical exhaustion. It seems to be coming quicker than it should, just because of how sludgy this swamp is.
Is that normal? Is that normal for Lacria?
You've never been to this part of Lacria. This is you stayed mainly near the main road in cities. You never really traveled much into the swampy area.
Got it.
I could fly ahead.
Doesn't that only last like a minute?
Yeah.
It's not very far.
Well, it's better than going half speed in a swamp.
You're traveling with the slow. Your group travels the slowest person, so you'd still be going. We'd still
if
be
you
going
stayed with us, I mean, you would just have to go
15
ahead
feet.
of us.
per. So you wouldn't really get ahead. You just.
No, she's saying to break off from the party.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
What to do? What? See if you see anything, or.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I don't. We're in a strange place that they don't really like magic. I think if you go floating through a swamp, that's probably not very good.
You might be okay, because you got your thingy. But even then, those are reserved for, like, the high-ups and stuff, so...
I am the high-ups. I know how to pretend.
I don't... Sure. Sure.
That's all we do here is pretend.
I just say we continue going until we just stick together, because we don't want to split up. I mean, because if you run into problems and you can't get away from it, then...
Yeah, the flying might come
We
in
may
handy
not
if
be
we
able-
need to make a quick escape.
Yeah, and we may not be able to get to you.
Okay.
So that's just my thoughts.
I was just asking. That's why everyone's staring at me.
Because you were having a conversation.
It's like an
Here, I'll stare at Laena while I talk
Yeah, I'll
to
talk to you and I'll look over here at just this random thing.
So, Nylamine, how was your breakfast this morning?
It was pretty good.
And then then you'll feel just self-conscious. You'll be like, why isn't he looking at me while he's talking to me?
But I
It's
feel
weird.
self-conscious when you do look at me when I talk.
We'll just stare at the sky. Everyone just talks to the sky.
Alright, we don't split up. We stay together.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll look at you and then look away. Look at you and look away.
I just make uncomfortable, awkward, non-eye contact. like
You're just staring straight at
She
your
like-
feet.
It's
like- I go to look up and then no.
As you all are traveling, about 2 hours come into your travel. You start to see as what kind of sporadic trees that there were. It seems almost as if like the life is kind of getting like sucked out of it the deeper you go this way, as it just they seem almost withered. As like the branches are kind of almost curling in on themselves, and the even though with your dark vision you can still see some of the bark, it's kind of like almost thinning from the trees.
Is that normal?
Do I notice this yet?
What do I know about
This is everybody notices.
Lacrea's geography and topography and fancy words like that?
It's good, because Seiravis was about to ask. Talliah, is it normal for everything to be dying here?
You know that
I assumed I had some form of schooling. Details.
you know that the parts of Lockyer that you've been to with your training and your small jobs that you've done around, a lot of it change ebbs and flows of the season. There are some places that are it is a rough agricultural area, so it is a lot of there is a lot of soil brought in from other lands to try to help it brought up, but the way that these trees are kind of decaying, it doesn't seem natural. It doesn't seem right.
Lacrea has it's hard to grow stuff here. So we try to help it with soil from other places, but this is kind of weird. Even for Lacrea.
Yeah, I know.
It's unnatural.
Yeah, most swamps I've been in have some green. Is this, with all this water here, there should be...
And the season also has to do with it, but it doesn't get like this.
No, there should be
So-
stuff growing, and this does not look... This looks like everything's dying.
I mean, look at that tree. It's all shriveled up. Like a weed.
Go up to the tree. Sorry, tree.
You kind of tap it and it just cracks.
Oh,
So kind of just gonna
tapped it.
do I know anything that causes this, or is this a phenomenon that I've heard of before?
Is it a folk Lockria tale? Folk tale of Lockria?
You would know that just from the general area of where Autumn was telling you where this was located at, you know that this really, you don't know if there was any civilization here, but you do know it kind of with the changing of the seasons, the base water level has kind of risen and kind of taken over this area, almost as it's like the water's kind of collapsing in on it, and that's why it's kind of become marshy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that that's happened, but there's no like folktale of something sucking out life.
Got it.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
This is what I was saying. Is this a phenomenon that I've heard or anything that I know about? Have I heard of anything similar, stories or anything like that? Something that would cause this?
You know that there have been some sort of, I would say, creatures that have been experimented on that is said to kind of take a life from others, whether it be like nature or humans, like vampires and like folklore stuff. But this seems on such a wide scale that it kind of rules out most of that stuff that you know.
Yeah, probably keep our guard up. I mean, I've seen things that could do, or not seen, I've heard of things, seen them in books, that could do this on a smaller scale, but not this big, so anything that could do this is probably pretty strong, or, I don't know, residual from something happening. I don't know. But yeah, let's probably keep your eyes a little more open than they have been, and probably keep an eye out for some place that looks somewhat safe.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Got it.
I'm keeping the lights kind of still around us, about 20 feet out, but I'm keeping them low so that
I'm assuming you're making them look like torches.
Yeah, kind of keeping them torch look, stuff like that.
As you all are trudging along, the water just seems to kind of get like a little bit deeper, so now it's like up to your knees. And as you all have been traveling, it seems more frequent, whereas it was like a couple of trees. Now it's like you've even seen like withered lily pads. All this like the three of you kind of play off the lily pads a little bit because it's dark vision. You only see in black and white, but for you
Dim
seeing
light.
in red, they even look black to you.
Do they look black to me?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're sick?
Kinda.
Those are some sick lily pads.
It almost looks as if something is as you kind of gone to the you were at the outskirts, and like the way you're traveling almost seems like it's getting more dense of just the actual decay.
So it's getting worse the further we
Yes.
go.
Are there any signs of civilization coming into view?
No. What do y'all do?
Is there any signs of pattern with any of the like trees and stuff like that?
What do you mean?
Like, are there areas where it's more decayed than others, like leading to an area, or is it just all around just decay and gross and terrible?
To you, it just look like it looks like it's definitely like it's getting worse the further you go.
Mm-hmm.
But just your dark vision, it really just kind of looks all about the same.
Okay.
What do you think? You're being awfully quiet.
Well, I'm wondering if we're going the right way. I mean, it's getting worse, and I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be anywhere for us to stop here.
Yes, I know.
We might be better off going the other way to find any place of settling down.
Now, and we have to just take it that Phelan was telling us the truth. So if we are heading the correct direction, do you know, Talliah, if we head north or south, will that make a difference?
You would know, just again from stories, you've never traveled this far. Heading north would probably lead just to much more swamp. Heading south will lead you closer to the main lake that was here, but you're not sure. You've never been much further south than where you currently are.
Well, north is more swamp, and south will eventually get to one of the lakes. So.
I kind of wonder if maybe there's something here, and this is just given the test that we were given that Phelan had kind of set up. I wonder if there's something here that he wants taken care of, and he kind of pointed us in its direction.
So you think he led us you led us in a different direction for...
I don't know that he led us in maybe a different... Yeah, maybe not exactly the direction we should have went, but maybe not the opposite. I don't...
Not to mess with us, but because something...
Yeah, I kind of wonder if there's something
all
here.
of this.
Yes. How are you feeling?
I wish I could speak to
Tired.
plants.
We just got up.
That would be handy.
They look like they're all dead.
I could speak to plants.
You can speak to plants?
Yeah, once.
Oh.
But these, I agree with Laena, these look kind of dead.
I don't think there's going to be any talking.
I guess we could ask them.
Are there live plants around?
Same.
Looking around, probably the closest to live plant would probably be back a little ways.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open. Maybe we'll find something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little curious as to what is causing this. I haven't seen decay and rot at this scale. I'm a little nervous about it, but
It's not natural for sure.
no, but there's a lot of things I'm nervous about right now, and this is sadly one of the least of them. The best I have to go is that, someone we're supposed to trust said that this is the right direction. So,
I
pressing
guess we
on.
keep going.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for a place to attempt to bed down.
Yeah, Nylame's yawning.
Didn't we just wait? Oh, I am tired too.
Yeah, well, it's heavy digging.
It's like you have to pick your feet all the way up.
Yeah, so you're like post-holing the whole way.
And the tide came in recently, so there's even more water. We picked a bad time to go.
I think they picked a bad spot to put a portal.
I agree too.
I do
Yeah,
agree with
hey,
that.
let's put a portal just in the middle of a swamp that's dying.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been here. I don't.
I don't
I didn't even know they existed.
Me neither.
As you all begin looking for a place to kind of bed down, you come across a large pile of moss. Seems to cover some sort of, probably what was some sort of bridge, as it kind of extends out for a little bit, in both directions, left and right. And it's pretty much covered in moss.
It's like sturdy. Like, do that where you reach your toe over and tap at it.
Your foot slides a little. Doesn't seem like...
Careful. Mosses sometimes release, like, spores and stuff.
Oh,
and they're bad to breathe.
Pull my foot back. Well, do we want to try and stop here, or we want to keep going?
I'd be curious to see if we could check this moss to see if it's dangerous.
Moss check.
Who's making the moss check?
Me.
Is it
What
survival?
Is it? Yes.
No, it is nature.
Then I am not making that.
And I'm not making that.
Oh, I can make the moss check. Anybody
Definitely
want to help me
not
look at
making
it?
the moss.
Does
I'll
anybody
help.
have
I was
any
gonna say,
kind
can we
of...
give advantage?
I'll help.
It's up to you.
Your toes in it, so I'll let you give advantage.
You should do guidance.
Guidance.
I will guide myself.
Oh, okay. I help.
Double guidance.
Double guidance.
I'll roll 2d4s.
You can't give him double guidance? I can cast the guidance.
I
while
can
he
cast
casts
it on
guidance?
myself, and she can cast it on me.
I'll allow it.
Oh!
I'll just be like normal boss.
It's just gonna be normal.
That is 18, 21, 22.
That's an appropriate roll for a double guidance.
It doesn't seem like it is poisonous moss or anything harboring any ill intent. Just as it kind of been left for so long, the moss just kind of grown over. It's just slick.
I think it's safe enough. We could probably put a bubble up here.
You think this moss is alive?
I just hope it's not a giant fucking turtle underneath it or something.
Well, they're giant turtles in Lockria.
You don't know.
There might be.
It's
was
the
a
back
giant
of
frog.
an alligator.
There was a giant frog and it didn't kind of eat me, so.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
what's that?
I live in Florida.
Our whole campaign is just Florida and all the shit that goes on there.
Oh my god, does that mean we're
It's all
Florida
making
man?
sense now.
We're Florida man.
It all makes sense. Everything in this campaign now has just clicked for me. We're just in Florida.
Okay, I do my bubble.
Do your boo.
Wherever they tell me.
Bubble on the moss.
Nobody
I guess on
here.
the bridge.
Nobody here. No, here. No, okay. you're like halfway through the cast, just like, no.
No.
As you make your bubble, kind of steadying yourself as the moss kind of a little slippery, so you're kind of making sure that you're not sliding on it as you're making your bubble. Your bubble's up,
Yeah.
and is anyone taking watches for the night?
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
I'm taking some time and scraping the moss out from where the bubble is, so that we're not sleeping on the moss.
Sleep. Wee.
I'll take third.
Okay.
I'm prestidigitation.
Let me get some perception checks.
8. Oh, I'm great today.
9.
Wow.
17.
Okay.
Okay, one of us.
One of us succeeded
One of
at
us.
something.
The last one.
I actually need to look at one thing.
I like how we progressively got better, and then she's just like, no, I got this. 8, 9, 17.
I do want to know if, as I'm kind of cleaning off this bridge and stuff, is there any like markings, writings, anything on it, anything to kind of like
No.
No.
I feel like we should have been looking out for that.
It is literally the bridge to Terabithia.
To what?
Terabithia.
Where?
Terabithia.
What's that?
You've
seen
never
Bridge to Terabithia?
Read that
Or read the
book?
book.
Read the book? Oh my
I
god.
haven't read
You
so much
who
better than
never
the movie.
watches movies
I've
has
seen
seen
that
the movie.
movie.
Don't
I
talk to me.
cried.
Hush, 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 hush. I'm gonna make her watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
Yes, watch it.
Read the book too.
Is it good?
It's good.
Am I gonna fall asleep?
No. So, nothing really happens during your watch. Kinda, it's hard for the both of you to kind of keep your eyes open as just, you're not really so much sleepy as just a physical exhaustion. It's like you're kind of like rubbing out your legs. So. It's been a long couple hours. And then on your watch,
I don't like that.
you see as you are just kind of looking around. You don't, even with your dark vision, you don't see anything. But you see as just kind of around you the wood on whatever you're on outside your bubble kind of starts to begin to rot. Like you just like see like the holes just kind of do that. And luckily you're on like a solid patch, so like you have like stakes on each side, so it doesn't affect you all too much. But like just you start seeing like parts where the moss is just kind of like almost like burning a hole through it and just kind of like going through, and the moss just kind of ploop right into the water. And then it just kind of happens on the north side and you kind of see as almost like a wave of like decay just kind of moves across it. The trees that were already kind of withering are slowly begin to like almost crumble into ash. But you don't ever see a creature.
That's weird.
Besides that, nothing else happens during the night. You all wake up and notice that there's a chunk of whatever you all were sleeping on missing. Kind of almost like the perfect outline of the dome. Like halfway around the dome, you see like the rod decay. The other half is fine. Unless some sort of wave kind of came through.
That is absolutely terrifying
It was
and
almost
fascinating.
as if, like, a wave of decay, like, came over the forest and, like, it was
Do the
quite
horses
unsettling.
fit in the bubble? How
No.
are the horses?
They were, I'll say they were on the other side.
So they're okay?
For now.
I mean, like, how are they health-wise? Do they look like they're still healthy and kicking?
They are
alive.
unpleased.
I'm so sorry. Here, have an apple.
I don't like to be in the swamp, probably. Just as much as you.
Morpheus comes in kind of like with pity and then just like takes all the horses and leaves.
Alright, so do we see which way we need to go? Are we
Bye, horses.
are we heading the right way?
Yes. I would like to also determine if we're heading the right way.
Make your survival check.
I'll help you this time.
Yay! 19.
You all are in fact heading east or west.
We are going west. There's the sun, that's where it's pointing. There's that, and there's that.
Awesome.
Her vocabulary is astounding.
It worked that way.
Okay. Yeah. The sun's rising over there. We're going this way. Got it.
Yeah! I could have just said that.
Don't worry.
You used
he
a lot of
understood.
this and that.
I know I did.
It's It's almost as bad as thingies.
So now as the sun has come up and you seeing where the wave of decay kind of has gone by, you all see as where this wave has kind of come by, and even like in the path you're going, you see as like half of the area that you all are going in is decayed. And you know that
look like the wave is coming from the direction we're heading, or
she would know that when it kind of came by, it came from behind where you guys started from, and it's gone forward. Now
so
it's
we're
ahead
moving
of you.
away from it.
You are heading towards it.
So we're heading toward.
Yeah. Towards, like, where the wave came from.
No, where the wave is heading.
Where the wave is heading.
So we're
Not where it came
moving.
from.
So where it came from
Was
is behind
behind
us.
it.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, so we're moving away from it then. Well,
Did
that's
it-
good, I guess.
Did it happen multiple times?
You are. So it went this way. You all are heading this way.
We're going parallel with
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is
but
currently
the
ahead of
source,
you.
the source of the wave
Yes.
is behind us.
Correct.
So we're going away from the source of the wave.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you kept saying no, we're running toward it, and I'm like, but we're not.
I meant like the wave, like the current wave is going here, so you're kind of following it.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
But
I'm
the-
thinking
but
like
with the
I'm thinking.
source we're getting away from.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm thinking like we're moving away from the light bulb.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess we just keep at this then. It seems like we're heading in the right direction. Maybe we'll find something today.
Let's keep going.
So, are you all traveling almost in the path of this decay, or are you staying in the semi-alive stuff?
I mean, I feel like we should probably stay with the things that are alive and not walk in the decay, but still go the correct directions. I mean, we can follow this decay adjacent.
Yeah,
I think that's not a bad idea.
I agree.
Okay. As you all are traveling through the thick sludge that is still there, you can see as you all are moving, the top layer is almost this dark green, almost black color. And as you all kind of move, as you're moving your legs, you kind of look down, take a look. You don't even see like blue water. You just see this dark green like muck. Like it doesn't look like the dirty Georgia lake water. It's just muck.
It's like thick and
Yeah.
like up.
Almost feels like you're walking through the dirty slime.
Ew.
As you all are traveling,
And we're walking, and we're walking. How much more walking must we do?
you are looking, and you see this. What looks to be some sort of like. I'm trying to think how to put this. Like slave rag, like slave garb, dark brown garments that are kind of just torn, and like looks like there's a body that's just kind of like laying face down, with this thing just like kind of torn and all that on its back.
And it's a body.
Looks like it.
We'll
And
go up
it's
to it.
cut up. Does it look human?
It
Is it alive?
looks humanoid. You cannot tell from here.
That's why I'm going up to it. I'm
Yeah.
going up to the body.
I want to
Okay.
investigate. The
Seiravis
body.
is drawing
I'm-
his rapier.
I'm checking out the body.
You
Like
get,
full medical examination.
so you go up to the body, and
Talliah draws her sword.
before
Yeah, I'm
you,
going with you
before
for your
you can like
Stand
reach, before you even like fully commit
Next
to
to
reaching out,
Seiravis.
you hesitate as you see almost like these like boils are on this back on a bubble on the back, like red bulging boils. It does not seem to be moving.
Okay,
I wouldn't touch it.
I'm gonna get in my bag and make some makeshift gloves.
Okay. Take some cloth and just like make yourself a big ass mitten.
Okay. And it's like face down.
Nylamine, if you want me to touch it from over here, I can do that.
Can you flip it over?
I can try. Maybe step back a little bit. That thing looks like it could pop, and that may not be good.
Step back.
How far back are you standing?
I'm like 25 feet back.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's far enough.
Yeah, we're both just like.
Like, I got my sword out, I got my focus, kind of just like looking around like this is like something killed this thing, and I don't want to join him.
So you flip over the body and
Mage
literally
hand.
the face is just like decayed off. You just see the bone
Do I know what this
of the
is?
skull. It's a dead body.
No, I mean like, do I know? Is it like a Lacria type disease thing?
No.
Okay.
You do see as
Could I tell if it was the wither thingy, the wither wave thing that did it, or if it was like some kind of like sickness?
you want to get close and inspect it?
I'm gonna make a mask first.
Okay.
We're not breathing in that.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Roll a d4.
7 plus, you said medicine.
Yes.
That's a plus 7. That's 14
Add a
plus
d4.
a d4. 3.
It's a
So
17.
14 plus 7. No, 14
17.
plus 3 is 17. Math.
So you look and it looks like whatever this creature is definitely dead. Seems that whatever killed it was probably whatever caused like all these boils on his skin. And you're honestly not too sure. It's a very weird decay pattern. You're not sure if this has been dead for a day, a month. Not really too sure.
Is it the same pattern as like on the trees and everything like that, or is it different?
It's similar but different.
That's helpful.
Like
Similar but different.
Yes,
That makes sense.
it has like that withered kind of look to it, but it doesn't seem to have like sucked out the life as dramatically as it has the wildlife.
Are there any other bodies?
Make a perception check.
22.
You kind of see just the same similar style garb, about 6 or 7 more.
Are they going in a specific pattern, or are they just scattered?
They're kind of scattered, heading more towards like the northwest.
Just to Seiravis. There's more down that way.
Do you recognize anything with these people? Are they...
You do know that slave labor is not uncommon in Lacria. They are typically not treated very well. But as of the boils on their body, you're really not sure.
Well, this is like slave clothing, which I'm sure you've heard of. But the boils, I don't know what these are. These aren't anything I've ever come across or heard about.
But you don't know of, like, any, like, camps or reason that they would be sending slaves into a swamp?
I don't know. Not that I can...
Because I don't see anything out here worth coming out here for, so I don't know enough about this region to know if there's... I mean, are we walking on, you know, a copper mine or something here? Is there, you know, something worth digging out of the swamp that they would have slaves
What do
out
you
here
think
for?
the slaves are some kind of sacrifice to something?
Or maybe they were like not able to perform, and so they just ditched them out here.
Does it look like they were dead before the boils, or the boils caused them to be dead?
You're gonna go inspect the body?
Do the boils look like they were dead already, or it caused them to be dead? She's like, oh no, I'm not going. I'm just staying right here.
So, looking at the boils, it seems like, especially with the other bodies kind of being pointed out, the boils aren't in like any sort of pattern, so you don't think that that was a cause of their death. It seems maybe like some type of plague that might be infesting the area.
Could possibly be a plague.
No, that's not good.
Not good at all.
We could. Does it look like they were coming, like in the arrangement of the bodies? Does it look like they were coming this way, or like as a group, and maybe they've just floated apart, or?
You're not really too sure if they came as a group. It definitely seems as that they were heading further into the swamp, just with the way their bodies are. They're face forward, head facing y'all. So they seem to have been coming from the direction that you all are heading.
I guess we just keep going, see what happens. But I mean, there's people here, so we'll have to be a little more careful. Watch out. But something is nasty out here. I just don't know what it is.
I give them more cloth and say, here, cover your face, just in case.
I do just that.
As you all are traveling, you see as the bodies become a little bit more frequent, and they start seeing a bit, I would say fresher. Like their garbs are not as decayed.
Right. And still, same boils, same wither.
Same boils. The ones that you all have first come across seem to have been a bit worse. Maybe whatever they were infected with, they were some of the first to be infected, but they aren't as bulging.
No wonder if maybe this is from, like, maybe the city. Maybe there's some plague going on in Lockria, and they're throwing the sick out.
What?
Do I know of any plagues in Lockria? I haven't heard.
I mean, it's a barbaric way to go, but I mean, if you're trying to save your city and, I mean, throwing out, a few hundred sick people stops the sickness, it's kind of worth it if you've got 1,000 people that stay well.
Going across, you do see one. The clothes are a bit more worn, but the body looks a bit newer. Doesn't seem as decayed. And the body seems like where everyone else has kind of been around that like 5'2" to 5'8" mark. This one is well over 6 feet. Looks almost very thin. But looks probably because the most recent one to fall out of all of them.
And that's the last one we see.
You see a couple of others, but they look more dead. More decayed.
Is he dead?
But we're basically following this trail of dead bodies, and it's in the direction we need to go.
Yes.
Is he dead?
You're gonna start the body?
I was gonna kick it, and if it moves, I was like, yeah, it's alive.
At
No,
least
it's
poke
not.
it with a sword. At least poke it with a
I don't
sword.
want to poke it with a
I
sword.
mean,
That's
I've
pointy.
got a magic hand.
Oh right. Can you see if it's alive? Can you check its pulse with that thing?
I'll shake it.
As you shake it, you see as the body begins to actually almost stand up. Like you see the arms kind of come out of the water and splash.
And this is why we don't touch it.
Splash. And you see as almost these long nails that probably come out 6 inches are just kind of digging into the sludge, and it stands up. You see as the boils go all the way from head to toe, as these eyes have this red ring around it with they're almost like bulges for eyes with red pupils.
That's disgusting.
This is not natural.
Can I Three Stooges it and just poke it in the eyes?
with the mage hand.
Yes, please.
Make an attack roll.
I want to throw my hard piece of meat at it.
Is that a spell attack?
Yes.
That's a 19.
Roll a d4 for damage. Improvised weapon.
Can I throw my piece of meat at it?
That's a 4.
4? Okay. As it kind of comes up, like it comes up in the eyes, and it's just like,
And I'm like, oh god.
as it kind of like tries to like almost put its nails into your spectral hand, it's just kind of like that. We'll go ahead and end tonight's episode there.
So nasty.
Nice.
Zombie invasion.
Well, that's all for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. And don't forget, check us out on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Well, we'll see you right here on Twitch, Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:15 p.m. Until next time, have a great evening.